Alright guys, here we are back on NR2003. We're continuing our 2012 ARCA season mode today. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the standings here after the last episode. As you can see, we've got a lot of work to do, so let's go ahead and head on to the next race. It's going to be at Pocono here, Pocono Raceway. Me and this track have had some interesting times together. These are the settings we're going to run with. 20 laps here today, 97 AI difficulty. Let's go ahead and jump straight out there and see how we do. Now, in practice, I like this Pocono a lot better than old Pocono. I think it's been repaved since then, so it's kind of got a bit more grip and feels a bit better to drive. So let's go ahead and give it a shot here and see if we can put up a halfway decent time. So we really need to start turning up some good results if we want to have a chance to win the championship. It's 2003 Winston Cup, easy. 2012 ARCA Series, it's quite a bit more of a challenge as it turns out. Right, here we come down to our first lap. Now here at Pocono, it's really important to let the car roll through the corners. You don't want to overcook it, you don't want to jam on the brakes too much, you just want to let the car do the work. So we're going to sail it off into turn one here. Just roll out of the gas, let the car turn. It's really bottoming out there on the banking. Pretty good through turn one that time. Fly down here towards the tunnel turn, almost touching 190. Let the car breathe, roll through the corner. On a pretty good lap so far. A little bit of brake here, let the car do the work. Stomp back on it. I was pretty happy with that lap. Let's see what the time says. Alright, a 52.1 up into 10th on the first one, not bad. Turned in a bit too early there, unfortunately. It's gonna compromise some time. Gonna have to be aggressive through turn 2 and 3 if we want to make up any time. Just a small lift, the tire's protesting, but we wheel it through there. Got a little bit wide that time in turn 3, trying to carry some speed on the outside lane. Can we improve it all from a 52.1? We do. We improved to a 51.9. That's going to be 15th place, so a mid-pack starting spot, and we're on the inside lane. So I'll see you guys in the race.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright guys, it is race time here at Pocono Raceway. We've got 20 laps here today and the Pocono ARCA 200. We're starting in 15th place here on the inside lane, so... Okay, no second gear. We'll have to remember that. God, that noise gives me nightmares. So we're going to be starting in third, I guess. That's going to give us a bit of a disadvantage off the start, I would think. Let's just try and stay focused and get a clean start here and see how we do. As we come down to the green flag here at Pocono, let's get it underway. You see, we are a bit lethargic on the start here. Sorry, guys. We're going to lose a lot of spots. That sucks. Let's just try and keep it safe here on the inside. It's going to be a bit hectic here at the start. Things happen very quickly at Pocono. sure we keep it right on the bottom as we manage to clear ourselves. Look to the inside of Duno. Maybe 3 wide here is a very bad angle for the corner. We're going to really jump on the brakes early. Looks like the AI is actually pretty quick off of turn 3. That is totally different to how it was in our 2003 season. But we do have some nice top speed here down the front straight. And we do get a nice run out of turn 1. So we're going to go to the outside of Gerhardt. Fortunately, Marks is a bit slow, but we can get to his inside here. Down for the tunnel turn. Slide by Jared Marks here, get to the inside of Barford. Oh, got in a little bit hot that time into turn 3. It's gonna give us not a great exit, so we're gonna tuck back in behind Larry Barford here. But we do suck right back up past him. Try and stick it on the inside again. Car's got good grip at the moment. It's turning well. Doing what I want it to do. We get a nice run off of turn 1. Fly past Davis here on the outside, but not clear him before the tunnel. Wasn't sure how the car would react to being on the outside, so I kind of chickened out of it, unfortunately. Ooh, and we have a caution. This is going to be interesting. Since we can make it 11 laps on gas. I'll do what the AI does ahead of me. We come across the line at 14th. Let's go ahead and take a look at what brought out that caution. Alright, so let's take a look at it here. It was a bit awkward as Blackburn and McReynolds just get hooked coming off of turn 2 and absolutely destroyed into the outside wall there. I think this is an awesome camera angle, by the way. It looks really good, but that brings out our first caution, and Blackburn is probably out of this race. Alright guys, we're getting ready to go back to the green flag here. It is going to be 13 laps to go when we get the green flag, and a very interesting situation has developed here. Everybody came down pit road, but I'm pretty sure we're the only ones who got 4 tires because we lost a lot of spots. And it says we have 13 laps projected in the tank, and there's going to be 13 to go when we get the green flag, so it's going to be a very close on fuel. Things just got a lot more interesting here, and of course we don't have second gear, so it's gonna have to be third on the restart, so this is gonna get pretty chaotic, I feel.
Get ready now. Going green.
I'm just hoping that maybe we can make it on fuel, take it further than everybody else, or just splash and dash at the end and have better tires.
Green, green, green.
We'll just have to wait and see as we get the green flag. We're gonna be very slow off the mark. Very, very slow off the mark until we get up to 4th gear. We are able to hold our position here in 30th though. We're bunching up a bit ahead of us. We also have fresher tires than a lot of these guys, so should be able to cut our way through the field a bit. So we'll jump into 4th as we're flying down towards the tunnel turn here. Whoa. Oh, that was very close. Leilani Munter slowed up a lot right there. We about killed ourselves. Okay, gotta remember that I'll probably have better tires than these guys. So we need to be ready for them to slow up quite a bit. We're gonna be also have to keep a close eye on the fuel situation. It's going to be very, very close. So we get a great run down the front straight here. We're going to go to the inside. The car's slamming into the ground as we dive it off into turn 1. We get a very good run. Just tap the back of Blankenship there. Kind of stifles our run off of turn 1, but Look to his inside, but we're not able to get there. Back out of it, take it nice and easy through the tunnel, stomp on the gas early. So we do get a good run towards turn 3. Like to at least make it back up to where I was, kind of mid-pack, 15th or so. I think we had the speed to compete up there at least. These fresh tires aren't really doing as much for me as I hoped. This traffic is not helping. I try and take it 3 wide to the bottom of Thompson. Oh man, I really have to slow it down to take that shallow of an angle into the corner though. But we are able to use the apron a little bit to turn, and we get a nice run off. Go to the inside here. Seems like we're pretty good through the tunnel turn. We get a nice run here again to the inside. Just not quite able to get on the throttle as early as I want out of turn 3, but we get a halfway decent run. We're up into 23rd place now. We just have the top end speed on these guys right now. We are fast in a straight line. Oh, a little bit of contact there. This core was very slow through turn 1. Gathered it back up though. Maybe these tires are going to come into their own. So we go through this run a little bit. So we've got about 4 to 5 laps fresher tires at this point. Oh, bit of an awkward moment there with Kidd. Are able to get to his inside. We've got some early takers to pit road. Looks like Corbin Forrester went down. Don't know if he had a problem or he's just pitting to get gas. It's going to be very close on the fuel. Of course, a caution will change everything, but we'll just have to wait and see, as there's a big gap between 16th and 15th place, but we are making up ground right now. We're just about back up to Duno, which is around where we were before the caution. These fresh tires are really showing off right now, as we are on a hard charge. Go to the outside. He's going to dive it in hard on the inside. We're going to try and do the over and under on him. We just don't have the speed off the corner, but maybe down the front straight we'll get in his slipstream. Pull out late. Oh, we're staying side by side through turn 1. He held it on the outside nicely there, but not quite enough, and we do clear him up into 15th. Car still feels really good. Fuel's going to be super close. This is a long, long track. Don't want to be running out of gas here. Looks like we've got some more takers to pit road, at least one, Gerhardt. So they cannot make it. We've lost a lot of time to the leaders as well, so it's going to be hard to catch the top group here as we come out right behind Corbin Forrester. Is he going to block me off? Damn lap cars. Had to lift there, but we do clear him. Don't know if he had a problem or what, but do get him behind us now.
The leader pitting now.
Looks like everybody's coming in. Gonna have some clear track ahead of us now. These guys are not able to make it on fuel.
Keep digging. You're in fifth.
Gonna inherit second place now as we come out.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Fuel is gonna be almost dead on. Think about letting off the gas early, let the car roll. Try and save some gas around this long track. So we've got a big gap behind us.
The leader's pitting now.
Sounds like the leader gave up, so... Uh-oh.
Just 5 more to go.
Ticked down to 5 before we got to 5, so we might run out of gas here. We'll try and save, let off nice and early, just let the car roll. It's starting to get a bit tight at this point.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Oh crap. That is really not what we needed. So I don't think that'll end the race. 4 laps to go.
Pit road is closed.
We are going to be exposed on the restart. So we may make it to the end now, but I can't imagine we can hold on.
We're under caution. Stay behind the pace car. You're in first. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging.
4 laps to go. This is going to be very interesting. Will it end under yellow? We'll have to wait and see. So let's take a look at what brought out the caution. Looks like Bobby Gerhardt just gave up. And he comes to a rest here on the back straight, and yeah, that brings out the caution that we did not want to see, but hopefully this thing doesn't go back to green.
Just 2 to go.
We're gonna win. We're gonna win our first ever ARCA race. At Pocono, of all places. In just a true NR2003 fashion. When we had victory possibly sewn up, the caution comes out, we don't have second gear, so there's no way we could get a restart. And we won't need to. See you guys when we take the checkered flag. Alright guys, we've got the white flag and we're coming off a turn 3. May not be as dramatic as we wanted it to be, as we still don't have second gear. And it's a lot easier to pace in second gear. But we're gonna get the win at the cursed Pocono. It feels good. We're not there yet, so I'm not gonna... Could still blow the engine on the way down the front straight. But I think we're gonna pull it off, and this is really what we needed here. Pretty much lucked into it. We really weren't running at the front at all, but we're gonna do it, baby. We're gonna take the win at Pocono. Sometimes lucky is better than good, baby.
Behind the pace car. You won! Hey, you just won a race. Next thing you know, Boston will win the series. Stay behind the pace car.
And the pace car kills me. Feels pretty good to get this win. And thank you, Pocono. Let's go ahead and take a look at the race results. Let's go ahead and take a look at the race results here. We get the win, finishing in first place. Probably not well deserved, but I'll take it. Hackenbrand second, Chris Buescher third, Brennan Poole fourth, Frank Kimmel in fifth place. A lot of the top hitters in the points finished pretty well in this race, so it's not really going to help us out that much in the points, but win is a win, and it's our first ARCA win, and it feels pretty good. Probably better than the Cup one even, considering the ups and downs we've had this year. So yeah, that about wraps it up. The next race, I believe, is at Michigan, so I'm looking forward to that one as well. Michigan's a fun, fast track. If you guys like this, go ahead and subscribe, and definitely, I think, conquering the cursed Pocono deserves a like and a comment as well. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next race.